Hello folks, today we're doing Mexicola by Queens of the Stone Age. You're going to need to tune your guitar to C standard, so the whole guitar needs to go down 2 steps or 4 frets worth. So you can tune to me if you like. We have this. Tone-wise, I'm actually using the skeleton key into the 1991. I've got the 1991 set with no gain, so, and I've sort of tweaked the EQ because I really like using the volume on the skeleton key to give me the amount of gain, right? Because the overall tone profiles, you know, that sort of growliness. So that's with the skeleton key. The skeleton key on its own, so now when I'm turning the 91 on, the actual volume's coming down because I'm using the volume on the skeleton key to eke a bit more gain out of the 91. Which is awesome. The solo tone is cool as well. Quite a tricky solo tone. It's quite a violin sort of like fuzz-like tone. I'm using the Boss Fuzz FZ1W, and that sounds like this. It's got that lovely attack, isn't it? You know, all that stuff. So let's dive in, shall we? Now, the sort of intro riff that comes in after the intro of bass and drums, basically, is that, and you're just going to be playing power chords. So 7, 6, 7, 6, and then a little fill, okay? The fill's sort of area of a theme, but you're going to play, I'll do it slowly. Little unison bend there. You get the 7th fret fretted on the 2nd string, and the 3rd string you're bending that 9th fret up. So it matches that pitch, right? Bend it at full step. First 2 times do that. Second time, you do a little bend, release, bend. Alright, that's the 3rd time. 4th time it varies slightly. And there's a little slide there. That is just, that's the difference. And this time he does a slide up to about the 19th fret. Like that. So that's the bulk of it. The next 2 times, that one. 2nd time. Then he goes into this variance again. With the slide, and then we have but essentially you are playing or variations thereof 8 times, okay, before you go into this next part, right? The next part is this. So you got a like that, okay? And then you go and around again. So you're going from, well, what would be a G, it's actually a D sharp, right? To what would be an E in normal tuning, but it's a C, okay? That's what you tune to, right? So G shape, we'll call it, right? 3rd fret. So it's down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, and then into the fill, okay? And the next part, that part goes so down, open string, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Like that, okay? It varies ever so slightly throughout, but just get that sort of vibe going on, right? Because the second time round, you're going to play... You got a little fill. Just hammer on. And then you play 10, 12. Little vibrato on that, and we're into the verse, okay? The verse part goes from that chord to this chord with some fills and some cool rhythmic stuff. The rhythm's kind of similar to this part, right? So we have... around again, okay, so let's stop there. So we have and then very cool fill, very Josh Homme, isn't it? Little half step bend, and then into the to that same part again, okay? Then it changes slightly. You get this kind of passing fill in between these two chords. Right, so you'd have... So you got that repeating around, okay? So the difference then, same rhythm really, you just play it for the first time. So we'd have... Then you go here, right? No, you're not doing the open string. You go straight to the power chord. And it's much straighter, right? Same fill. Play that around twice. The third time, only difference is when you go to the C or the E shape. You got this. Little fill. At the end. Alright, then this is the pre-chorus part. I am smashing through this because we'll do the solo as well. We have... Okay, so that's the pre-chorus. You play that round twice. There's another variance again. I've tabbed all the little intricacies for this one, so bear with me. Let's stop there. And then that's the fill this time, right? It's the third and fourth bars, like most of the time with these fills, so... And then to the E shape, right? With that fill. Second time though, it goes... You got that, that's cool. So that part slowly. Lovely stuff. Then we're into the chorus riff, which essentially is, I think, this. You play that 7 times, and then the 8th time with a little slide. So it's basically, I think it's 11, 11, 14, 14. I mean, there's 2 guitars playing, so I've kind of, I think, combined these into one part. And you go to the 10th fret, right? This down, up, down. That's it, 7 of those, and as I say, the last one. Then we go back around this part. Little fill there. That's kind of a turnaround, and then you're into verse 2, okay? Verse 2, same as before. But there's some variants, so I'm going to play through it. So there's some difference there already, right? So the beginning of verse 2 again. That's pretty straightforward. When you go here, you do a bend on the 12th fret. And a little, sort of little, you know, percussive, muted kind of thing. And then little cool sort of double whack and little turn around there, right? Next 2 parts just repeat around. I know I've kind of done the repeat midway through the riff, but it's just saves me writing it all out. So you'd have that old one again, and around that again. Again. And the last one then is I love that one. Pre-chorus again. You know, into that. The last time it goes. So 1, 2, 3. Then we've got this instrumental break, just like the beginning. 3 of those. Like that. Around again. Like that. You do 2 of those. Then we're into this chorus part again. This time though, you do 8 of those, and then you carry that on while the solo continues, right? Now the solo comes in on the 1 hand. So you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so it's pull-offs. And then a rest. So 4 pull-offs, 14th fret to 12th. And then a rest there. Then we have, so slide from the 12th to 15. So you play it around twice. And then here, I switch back to my 3rd finger then, because then you're going to do or slide up, I think it is actually. So the first 4 bars would be 3, 4, 1. Like that. Okay, so the first part again slowly. 1. Now I'm using my 2nd finger there. get that little lick. And you play it again. 1. Then use my third finger to do these bends. 3, 4. It's a half step bend. And then you release it. 1. And that continues into the next bar. So 1. So again, this fourth bar, 1. Slowly. Next phrase, 3, 4, 1. I think there's a bend there. That's the last bar. So again, from the 5th bar, 14th fret on the 2nd string, and there's a rest, so it's 1. Okay, that's cool, isn't it? It's really sort of violin-y sounding, isn't it? Slide to the 18th, I would. But anyway. Then this part, 1. That's cool. Like that. That last phrase is just... I don't know what finger he is using. Mine get a bit caffled up. I tend to use my little finger. But those are just suggestions, you know, play what feels comfy. And then the outro is just this again. Play that 7 times the last time. And that, folks, is it. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you again soon.